We do not just want to live, but feel alive every single day. And that's the reason we will be discussing the book Ikigai today, which talks about longevity and finding purpose and meaning in life. I can assure you that this book can change the way you live because it had changed my life. So let's get started with the key lessons from the book Ikigai. The first lesson from the book Ikigai is to find the Ikigai itself. It's a Japanese concept of finding joy, prosperity, and fulfillment in life. So what is an Ikigai? It's something that we are alive for. It's something that we are supposed to do. And every single person must have their Ikigai as per the book. Because it is the purpose, it is the task, it is the job that we are supposed to do, and that gives the meaning to our life. Even the Bhagavad Gita says that you need to have your dharma in life, and that's what we are supposed to do. So how do we find the Ikigai in our life? There are 4 things that can help us find the Ikigai. The first one is Ikigai is something that you love. The second one is Ikigai is something that you are good at. The third thing is Ikigai should be something that can make an impact in this world. And the fourth one is Ikigai must be something that can help you to earn a living or make some money. Let's say you really love music. Then if you love music, if you are good at music, if you can make a positive impact through your music, and if you can make money by playing a musical instrument or by singing, then music can be your Ikigai. But playing cards, although you might love doing it, you might make some money through it, and you might really be good at playing, but it cannot be a Ikigai because it does not really have a purpose that the world needs. Once we find our Ikigai, let's make sure that we become a master in it. Give our best to develop all the skills that is required to fulfill this purpose at its best. The second very important lesson to learn in order to live a longer life is to make sure that we eat only till the time we are 80% full. We should never eat till the time we say that now I'm full and I cannot eat any longer. But how can we die early by eating stomach full of food? Let's find out. When we eat till the time we can, there is a high chance we eat more calories than we need. It can cause obesity and increase the heart disease, diabetes, and even lead to several other health problems. Another reason to eat 80% is because it can significantly improve our digestive system. Eating as much as you can lead to heavy load in the digestive system, which can lead to several gut issues. Overeating can also cause inflammation in body and can stop the natural cleaning process. In addition to eating just what's enough, the book also recommends us to rely more on plant-based food. In the places of Japan where the life expectancy was highest, it was found that people depended more on plant-based food like tofu made of soya and other fruits and vegetables which they grew themselves most of the time. And apart from that, the book also recommends us to limit consumption of heavy meat, salt, sugar, processed food, fried food, and things like that. Although the consumption of fish is encouraged, it was found that people consumed fish almost 3 times a week. So the food that we consume can also determine whether we'll live a longer life or not. The third lesson is to build good social networks. We are social animals, and we need people to make us feel less lonely, and we need people to make us believe that we belong somewhere. So it's very important that we have the right people around us to make us feel that our life has a purpose, and that can motivate us to live longer. In places of Japan where the life expectancy was the highest, there would be small groups called moai, which brought people with similar interests together. And it was even found that people lived in a very close community where they always got the support of other people. So let's always try to be there in place where we feel that we belong and people are there to support us. The fourth lesson in this book is to remain active and never retire. In Okinawa, which is a place which has the highest number of people above 100 years. It was found that people did not like retiring, and even when they had to, they would engage themselves in something else like gardening or cooking or learning something new, finding a new purpose, like maybe playing a new musical instrument. So things like that can really make people active, and it can help with their brain development, mind development, because learning something keeps them active, and it would also help them keep their life interesting and wanting to live more. The next one is to understand that not everything can be fixed, and at times we need to let go, we need to surrender. We at times need to surrender to our emotions. We need to surrender to uncertainty. And we need to surrender to things that are not in our control. But rather, we can focus on things that we can change. Rather than trying to change the emotion or stress or try to run away from it, let's try to do things that are in our hand, like taking the action. In addition to everything that we discussed till now, also make sure that you get a good 8 hours sleep, take a break when needed, and take it slow. That's all for today's video, but stay connected with me by subscribing to the channel, and I'll see you with another informative video. Have a nice time.